Well folks, I'm out for a cast, as I say, heading up to one of the hill lochs in the Galloway Hills. Rivers are very low. I've had a long period there of long dry weather, so best bet's to fish the lochs of deeper water. It's a wee bit cooler the last couple of days. We've dropped down a good bit temperature wise. I'll just tell you what it is. It's 16 degrees just now. Oh no, sorry, 15. 15 degrees. It was actually 2 or 3 days ago it was 25, so there's 10 degrees of a difference, so it feels a lot better. But anyway, we're heading up. Been tying a few daddies, or crane flies, daddy long legs. So I'm going to hopefully fish one or two, put one on anyway, see if we can rise a trout out, or rise a few up. Anyway, we're heading up towards the hills there, and just enjoy the day in the walk. So there's a wind, it's coming with me, it's going this way. 10-12 mile an hour winds, so not too bad. But anyway, we'll head up folks and hopefully have a nice day. To say, even if we don't catch, it's a lovely walk and it's always good to get out, so okay, well, I've made our way up and it's going to get set up. You can see the wind's coming off my back, and perfect for me, being right-handed, so it's coming from my left side. So I'm obviously going to work along this area here. Put a cast together, or put 2 or 3 flies on, see how it goes, and hopefully we might get 1 or 2 fish. I've got my 9-foot 5 weight with me today, which is a nice length. It's not as a lot. I've got a 10-foot version, but if I want to fish a dry fly, I prefer the shorter rod. But anyway, we'll get set up. But she's looking good. Okay folks, now fishing 5-pound fluorocarbon. I've put on 2 droppers, point fly. I've basically a cocky bundu. It's a very light version. Jungle Cock cheeks. Middle, I've got a size 14. This is just a wee bumble, golden olive bumble. And the top dropper, I've got another beetle pattern. I've got a muddler, cocky bendy in the top dropper. So what I'm going to do with the top dropper is to add a wee bit of floating. In this case I use muslin. Just rub it onto it, it helps to keep it up. So then what we're going to do is we're going to work around the point there and just fish along the bank, see what happens. Just work my way down and then I'll probably fish my way back. But we'll use the wind as a friend today, we'll work with it. Okay, just a nice wee breeze, cloud, perfect, and all we need is some fish. I feel the water temperature a wee bit. I mean, it has been warm. It's not bad. It's on the edge, usually a sign you get if it's quite warm, really warm. But it's actually ideal because it feels cool enough. Give the flies a time to sink a wee bit, especially the point fly. Try slow figure eights. Oh, got a bump there. Missed that one. Just as I started to retrieve it took. Try again, we'll get it back out. We never really jagged it, so it might be still hanging around. Again, I'll just give it a second to settle. First couple of pulls just to straighten your leader, and then you can then figure eight, and then you can a wee pull, which is a good sort of retrieve. And as you lift off, just be careful, and then the less you can cast the better. Less tangles, the less false casting anyway. Just going to wade out a wee bit further away from the rocks here. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's away. Good. I've had a couple of pulls already. That took the top fly, that took the wee muddler. So they're willing to come up. It's a nice wee fish that as well. And that wasn't far out, as you see, it was just really close. They say you don't need to cast far. Yeah, I'm not going to sort of like motor on down through. I'm just going to take my time and enjoy the scenery. And the fishing, obviously. It's really nice to be out. Just a wee cast along the bank here, see if there's anything really close in. Yeah, I'm keeping the rod close to the water so that I'm really in contact with my flies. So if I do feel a take, I can strike quite quick. Too much loose line. Sometimes you may want that if they're really hitting hard. Having a wee belly can help sometimes, but normally I would fish it quite close to the water. Sometimes even keeping the tip in the water to stop the line getting dragged away with the wind. It can help. We check the flies, make sure everything's okay. Yep. Try a wee bit quicker. Just keep an eye on your flies or any sign of a fish having a go, which can be quite hard to do. Like if you're looking at this in front of you, the scenery round about you, you tend to, well, your eyes tend to wander, as they say. Okay, well, we fish it very slow, see if it makes any difference. I'll speed up a wee bit. There we go. Let's look at the point fly. Let's take the wee cocky bendy. It's a lovely wee, it's a nice wee fish. I won't net it. Yep. He's woke up. Just let him settle. Just hooked in the scissors. There we are. Lovely wee trout. And away. Good. Doing okay. We've had 3 offers, lost 1 and got 1. Okay, I think we'll move round. So we'll move round and fish down the far side. We did okay there. We had four takes. 2 fish on, landed 1, which is I'm happy with. So I say I'll just work my way down the loch. Okay, we've moved along to the point, and we'll see how it goes. It's got really bright, so it's not a bad thing, but it's good when you've got a bit of cloud cover. So I'm just going to wade out a wee bit. So some line out. Out as far as I can. So I'm getting into the deeper and cooler water. Should do is it's just a nice breeze, that. The odd cloud going over, which will help. It's always a wobbly stone. Two, anyway. I'll let my flies settle a bit. I think I'll have a wee change. I think I'll change my point fly, even though I've had a fish on it. I'm going to see if I can get the fish a wee bit deeper. There's nothing showing, so I'm going to put a wee nymph on the point. Maybe in a river fish or a weighted nymph. Okay, I've changed the point fly to small. This is a beaded nymph. It's got a wee copper bead. It's only a 1.5. It's a partridge in orange, as I call it. Dyed pheasant tail for the body, and a partridge hackle. It's a good wee kind of beetle-like pattern. I just want my point fly down a wee bit deeper. See if we might pick something up that's willing to take slightly further down. As soon as the conditions are a bit quiet, there's not much moving, so the fish will be, I would think, at different depths. There we go. The wind's coming off our back. It's changed a wee bit. It was actually blowing down the loch at one point. Now it's kind of coming directly from my back out. There you go. Oh, he's away. I'm not sure what that was on, but anyway, we've had a result so far. It's a good solid take as well. And the jump there's, when you're fishing barbless, times they'll jump off. It's a good draw that. Now that fish, so it felt like it basically tamed the flies when they were on the drop, so I'm going to use this wind to get as far out as I can, just to get away from the weed. There is a bit of weed, I can feel the odd pool of weed, so if we get over that, it's a lovely day, really nice to be out. Look at the scenery there. What a picture. A couple of extra yards onto the cast, see if we can maybe get some of the way out. See, I normally don't fish as far out, but we'll give it a go. Ready for changing my fly again, I'll maybe change the middle fly. Always see if we can put claret on now. I'm going to put it in the middle. Okay. Now I was going to put a claret hopper on, but I put on a green Peter version. Hopper anyway. It just caught my eye, so I put it on. Some different colour to what I've actually been fishing, so if I don't get anything on the point fly, I'll change it to the claret. But we'll give it a go. The wind's dropped away again. So it has. I'm not keen to fish along the shore if the wind drops away too much. Especially off this bank, and you see how it's quite calm. I like to be fishing in a wave of some sort. It's okay fishing in this if there's fish moving, but they're nothing at all. Just fish a dry fly. Oh, there we go. Of course, that's a good pull. Looks like a nice fish as well. Just took the point, so that rated nymph in the point certainly made a difference. There he is. Now, it's a nice size fish. Gosh, there he is. Lovely, lovely trout. No way. So that was on that passage in orange in the point. So go down a wee bit helps. So, he's well out as well. The wind picking back up again. There's one thing, these trout can pull. So they can. Oh, there we go. This is a lifted off. It looks like it's took the point again. It is. Gosh. Lovely wee trout. So they are kind of like peas in the pod. Oh, beautiful colour. Look at the spots on that boy. Gosh. There's a hook in the top lip. Yeah, another one. Anyway, so there's that fly again. Jeez. Glad I put it on now. The reason I put it on was just it's so quiet in the top. So it is. Let's get down a wee bit in the cooler water. They're not showing the surface, they're further down. That was practically 2 fish and 2 casts, so we're doing well. So I'm just going to let this fly get down a wee bit more and again see if we can pick up another fish. And then a bouncy, I don't know what I'm standing on here, it's kind of feels like there's a hole on the other side anyway. I think I'll back off. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back up to the point and then work down again. It seems to be slightly deeper water up there, so we'll give it a go, we'll see if there's anything. Move up. Okay. There's a bit more wind up here. If you're down there, we've got this shelter here. Now I've put on it's just a heather fly hopper pattern. The top dropper, I take off the cocky bendy and see how we got on. There's a little weed there. And there's a kind of big weed bed out there and it's just below the surface, so anyway, clean all our flies. It's fine. Back out. Yeah, I greased up. got a floating on my top dropper to help keep it up. So when I'm casting it out, at first especially, it will stay in the top. So you can fish it like the dry, obviously a dry, and then as you start to pull it will go down subsurface, so which normally happens if you're fishing a team of flies, and you can pull it through the waves. Well, they're big waves like, but they're big enough. It's a bit better here. Just going to work my way up a wee bit. There's that wind lane there. There's a fish that I got my dry there. Cast back over that. A wee fish swirled at my fly there, the top dropper, so it didn't really take it right, it just swirled at it. I actually heard a fish rise behind me as well. I was actually hoping to see a few daddies in the water. Daddy longlegs anyway. But I haven't seen one at all. Nothing had blown on at all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my cast. Keep the point fly. Just going to change a couple of flies and have a wee seat for 5 minutes. I'll go back up and then fish my way back down. We'll see. I heard a couple of fish rise behind me, so off the point. It's a deeper, the water's a wee bit deeper up there, so I have missed. I've rose one to the dry and missed one. It probably took a nymph, well, took the flies just below the surface, but it's just a quick pulling on and off. Anyway, I've used that's 2 batteries. The battery will last about 45 minutes, so I've been at least fishing for a good couple of hours. I stop and start now, obviously. Oh, there's a just as I lifting off that fish rose. Okay, that's very well since I had a good pull. That wee fly in the point certainly paid off. So it has. Let's just get down that wee bit deeper. Water is now when you feel it is still quite warm, so for the weather we've had, and I think once it starts to cool down a bit more it'll fish better. There's one thing, they're nice, the fish are in good condition, they're nice and fat, so they've been feeding well. The wind's picked up again. That's going to help. Just going to fish this as slow, really slow, and allow the point fly to get down that wee bit. So since I put that bead on, it's beaded fly, it certainly helped. Well, I think I've had about four fish on that fly. So try a wee bit cast off the side here. We'll move round now. Did well. We've had some fish, so the odd pull, and it's been good fun. So I'm going to go back to where I started and give it half hour, then we'll look at heading home. So I've enjoyed my time. Oops. you.